What's up, everybody? My name's Shan. So today we're going to be playing a mono white Pauper enchantment deck. Sorry, that was a little bit of a mouthful. Now, I've been playing Pauper obviously a lot. It's a great way to get some new cards. It doesn't cost too much, and I just find that playing up against all commons breeds for some very interesting decks. So yeah, we're gonna hop right back into another Pauper event. So we'll start out with the deck tech or the deck breakdown, and it's pretty obvious from the name what we're going for. We're just trying to enchant our creatures, and then we have a bunch of creatures that would be pretty good enchanted. So we got 4 copies of Healer's Hawk, obviously coming down for a 1-drop, and then being able to, buff it up to a 3/3 flyer with healing on turn 2 with Knight's Pledge is just a wonderful play out of a turn 1, turn 2, right? Getting a huge creature out, getting a lot of lifelink. Daybreak Chaplain, again, great card to upgrade or enchant, whatever you want to call it. 4 copies of Revitalize to help us heal out through whatever may happen. 2 copies of Take Vengeance for some removal. 1 copy of Blade Instructor, and this is really just, if you can get her down and you can get an enchantment on her, great. If not, it's a 3/1 for 3 mana, not the best in the world. But the Mentor effect can come out, rather hard if you do manage to get her equipped and a little bit larger. Nonetheless, we have 2 Invoke the Divines to, deal with, not seal away. What's Luminous Bonds or Law Mage's Binding, something like that, I think. The blue-white enchantment. Cards like that are very popular nowadays. We have 3 copies of Legion Conquistador. This helps from keeping us have like 0 cards in our hand. Whenever we play it, we can get the other 2 back into our hand. So, yeah. Pretty good way to get a board state whenever you have none. 3 copies of Ritual of Rejuvenation. Again, more card draw, more healing. 1 copy of 10th District Veteran, which I guess we could pump up a little bit as this card is pretty good. It essentially gives another one of your creatures vigilance, and it has vigilance innately. And for 3 mana, a 2/3 is not bad. So yeah, moving on. We have 4 copies of Candlelight Vigil as we are trying to enchant our creatures in this game. 2 copies of Civic Stalwart. Obviously, if you have a board state, whenever this creature comes down, it's going to be a bit of a big swing in. 2 copies of Gallant Cavalry gives you essentially two knights with vigilance, because she's a 2/2 with vigilance, and then she spawns up another 2/2 with vigilance. And then we have 2 copies of Inspired Charge as another form of swinging in heavy. So that's going to do it for the deck tech or the deck breakdown. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and we're going to hop right in here. We'll pay the gold because trying to save up my gems, may do a pack opening or something like that. Nonetheless, we're gonna get right into a game 1. And I haven't already played through with this deck yet. I just knew I really wanted to play it today, so yeah, threw it together, played through 1 run. I went I think 3-2, and then here we are. Made some adjustments to it, and yeah, we'll get right back into it. Really slow hand here, but that's okay. If we can get the Candlelight Vigil on either of the knights here, it'll be a happy day. Obviously, they already have vigilance, so giving them vigilance isn't the greatest, but having a 5/4 down with vigilance is pretty fantastic. And now we do have a Civic Stalwart, which we can put the Candlelight Vigil on and make him a little bit better than just a 2/2 with vigilance, because Candlelight Vigil actually gives them vigilance. So neat little thing to note there. We're going to wait for his turn to play Ritual of Rejuvenation. Maybe he thinks I have something else. We do have a Take Vengeance, but I don't think his Land of War is exactly worth using to take Vengeance on. Seeing as how he is playing green, we can expect some rather large creatures coming out from him. Sure, past the blockers. He obviously doesn't need that mana this turn. Oh, he doesn't have anything to play for 4 mana. Another Civic Stalwart coming out. That's alright by me. So we're going to go ahead and throw down the Gallant Cavalry first. Then we'll throw down the Civic Stalwarts. That way, their buff actually does something and it's not just wasted. So see how our opponent decides to respond. Another land and nothing else to play besides the land. That's curious, right? He's up to 5 mana. Ooh, we're gonna go with another Gallant Cavalry here. Make our Civic Stalwarts that much better when they come down, because we'll have 4 3/3s with vigilance, which is a huge swing in, right? So see, he just keeps throwing down lands. He looks like he's okay. Colossal Dreadmaw, that's a big one. You know what? I think we still play the Civic Stalwart, swing in with everything. We'll lose 1, yes, and he'll swing in with his Colossal Dreadmaw on the next turn. And then we just take Vengeance it, right? Or wait, he won't be able to swing in with his Colossal Dreadmaw on the next turn. It'll be lethal. So yeah, he'll kill 1 here. Then I'll take 9 damage. He'll be down to 7, which means on the next turn we could have lethal. Could be a really quick game 1, actually. That's why most of the time I don't edit in these Pauper videos, because if I edit it, you guys are getting like a 15-minute video, and I can talk until we find a Pauper match, no problem. So I prefer for my videos to be usually 20 to 30 minutes is the length that I enjoy. I feel like that's enough content to where someone can click on it and then not just be like a quick watch. They can like play it as they're doing something, and it still be alright. So let's move this down here. Now we won't have lethal this turn. Yeah, he's not going to attack with his Colossal Dreadmaw. Didn't think he would. Now, if we throw Candlelight Vigil on the Civic Stalwart, yes, he goes up to 6/5 with Vigilance, so it kind of draws on him to use his Colossal Dreadmaw. What's the play? We play a Healer's Hawk after that. He trades out Dreadmaw, probably blocks with the Courser, sacrifices Llanowar. He's down to 5. We're in a better board state, but maybe we just go Civic Stalwart, swing in, we'll lose 1. But everyone else can kill. Tell you what. Let's go Candlelight Vigil on the Civic Stalwart. If he has a Rabid Bite, this is going to be really bad. But that'll be okay, I guess. Alright, now we're going to swing in with just the Civic Stalwart. Well, he could buff his Colossal Dreadmaw, so it may be better to not just throw him right into the face, right? Because he's obviously got an instant that he's holding back, and that could very easily be a buff spell. So let's just wait, alright? Let's wait for him to swing in with his Dreadmaw. And if he doesn't swing in, next turn we'll throw down Civic Stalwart, and we'll have a really big board swinging at him, so that'll be alright. And we do have a Legion Conquistador to refill our hand, seeing as how it is getting a little bit low. Plummet. That was the instant card you were holding on to? I could have attacked. It's unfortunate. Oh well. He has another card to play. Why is he not playing it? Maybe he swings in with Colossal and he has some buff. He can't really afford to swing in with Colossal though, because then I'll win. We could go Revitalize and Legion Conquistador. Try and refill our board, then Civic Stalwart after that. I kind of like that idea, right? So we're going to Legion Conquistador first, so that way we don't draw a Legion Conquistador with our Revitalize, right? That'd be kind of pointless. Take action. We only have 2 in the deck, so go ahead and bring out both of them, then we'll hit the Revitalize. A Knight's Pledge. Lovely. Hopefully we can draw into a land next turn. We're not going to swing in this turn either. Hopefully we can draw into a land, though, so we can play the Civic Stalwart and the Knight's Pledge, because then our other Civic Stalwart can go up to, what, a 8/7, a 9/8 with Vigilance? He'd have to really... Well, what is that, Growth of the Wild or something? The 2 mana that gives +4/+4 until end of turn. What is that card? I can see the picture for it, I just don't know... Oakenform, that'll work. Now he has a 9/9 with Trample. It's not bad, but again, we just have to take Vengeance it, and I'll take a hit from a 9/9 so we keep our board state. I'm sorry, had a little bit of stumbling there. This match is going a little bit longer than what I thought it would, though. Granted, I feel like if we had played a little bit more aggressively, considering the cards he's had, we probably could have already swept out a victory. That's okay, though. You guys know I don't mind playing a long game of Magic, as long as it's not a boring long game of Magic. That one game I had that was like an hour and a half long just in itself was a little boring, but I wasn't fixing to give up after you know, having played that long. No way. Now, I couldn't not upload it, right? I just had an hour-and-a-half game video. You guys had to see that. I was thinking about how many units I would have to sacrifice and if he could kill them. And he can kill 3 of mine if I want to triple block him, which is what it would require for me to kill him. It's not going to, though. To District Veteran. Oh. Well, unfortunately, it's not a land. Play another Legion Conquistador and play a Knight's Pledge if we wanted to. Let's go with 10th District Veteran, though. It's a little bit better than a Knight's Pledge. And we'll just build our board state, and then I'll throw down another Civic Stalwart and swing in that. So, our Civic Stalwart's now at an 8-7. If he has Rabid Bite, this is going to be bad. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and say he is playing Selesnya, though. I don't know how I managed to miss that this long with Pegasus Courser and the Plains on the field. But, yeah, I just now realized that somehow. So we're not going to swing in with Civic Stalwart this turn, but we will next turn once we play our other one. No Rabid Bite. Fingers crossed. If you're going to swing in, now's the turn. Nope, still no swing. Oh, well that's better, right? If we just destroy the enchantment. Then we don't have to worry so much about trading up with him. He goes back down to a 6-6, which with the +4/+4, he still goes up to a 10-10, so that's still a little scary. How do we work around this? He has 3 defenders. We have 4, 6 attackers. So 3 are getting through no matter what. Unfortunately, he'll still be at 1. But even still, like, he's at 1, you know, so what's his play from there? And he has to block the Civic Stalwart. Maybe he kills one of mine with Colossal Dreadmaw, blocks with the Lantern War to the Civic Stalwart, and blocks, you know, another 2/2 with the Pegasus Courser. I can't just play around the fear that he has that instant all game, though. If he has it, by all means, yeah, there's a moment of triumph. Okay, so it's not quite so big. He can still kill our Stalwart, which is fine. Okay, well, now we're not trading, which is a little bit, you know, eh. But hopefully it'll provoke him to actually swing in next turn since we don't have anybody big, and then I can finally take vengeance, that big bitch. He's still going to go down to 3 health, so swinging in is still lethal if he decides to swing against me, so he probably won't swing, actually. So we still have a full board. Actually, we win on this turn if he doesn't have an answer, right? We just overrun him. Hell, he can do that kind of math, so if he doesn't have an answer here, we win. Wonderful. Alright, let's go ahead and throw down our Civic Stalwart. Makes it a little bit more difficult for him to have an answer. So now just one attacker has to get through. I'm hesitant to go ahead and throw the GG. It seems a bit cocky. He could have an answer, but I doubt it. Is that going to be GG? Yeah, it is. Alrighty, so game 1 actually not being picked up as swiftly as I thought, thanks to that Colossal Dreadmaw coming down from him, and me playing a bit like a bitch because I didn't want to get the instant sprung on me, but still managed to come out with the win, so that's okay. And we'll hop right into a game 2. Now, I'm a little bit pressed for time today, so if we have a couple quick matches, then I do have to apologize because I will end up just keeping them. But I'm sure you guys understand, you know, I do have a job, I do work full time, so keeping my priorities in line and making sure I get there on time is a little bit more important than making sure I get up a good video. But I've been uploading every day for like 2-3 weeks now, so I am pretty happy about that. Decent little hand here. We have some turn 1s. If I could draw into a Knight's Pledge, that would make me very happy, I should say. Or another land, either way, so we can curve out to the Civic Stalwart. Looks like we're up against a Gruul Burn, maybe? That's interesting. We'll have to see about it. Okay, so we did get the other land, so we'll go ahead and throw down another copy of Healer's Hawks. Next turn, we'll probably go into the Legion Conquistador, go ahead and get them out of our decks. Make it a little bit thinner, at least. No attacks. Wonderful. And we drew a Revitalize. I'm going to save that. Legion Conquistador comes down. We're going to get 2 more creatures in hand. 2 more playable creatures in hand, I should say. So that is good. Of course, they already know that we have them, but again, that's alright. Now, he'll probably swing in with his Vashino this turn. Oh, yeah, Oaken Form. Oaken Form on a Vashino. Nice. Now, we can go ahead and Candlelight Vigil to match his Oaken Form, or we can just Candlelight Vigil our Healer's Hawk and say, you know what, you can deal the damage, because we're just gonna deal more, and we're gonna heal. So, now he's got to find a way to deal with that Healer's Hawk. If he does, we just Candlelight Vigil the other Healer's Hawk. Act of Treason. Ooh, that's a good one. Fortunately, though, we do have a better answer than just his 1 act of treason. There's the Knight's Pledge, coming down a little bit late, but that's okay. Now, he's down to 4 health, so he's going to have a solution this turn, and just taking 1 Healer's Hawk won't do it, so game 2 could be wrapped up really quick here. He did get a little bit mana screwed, but that's alright. I'll take a victory when I can get one. Also, you can kind of see the strength of this deck here. We have 4 land out, but we have 2 4/3s with Vigilance and Lifelink on the board, which is absolutely nuts, right? We'll probably open that pack after, you know, our 3rd game here. Maybe. There we go. So, game 1 and 2 going excellent and going super quick, which I enjoy because, as I said, I'm a little bit pressed for time. It is already 1:42. So... And it's not really that I'm pressed for time on recording. It's not like recording takes terribly long. You know, these games usually take, like I said, 20 to 30 minutes, which is excellent. There's the Knight's Pledge Healer's Hawk combo, so we're definitely going to keep this hand, as we can also play it out thanks to the land we drew. Which you really only need 2 lands, so it's not that hard to draw into the land to get it. Don't shock it. Come on. Don't do it. Don't be that guy. He's going to Shivan Fire. Whatever. Asshole. I mean, it's definitely what he should have done. He definitely shouldn't have waited. Leaving a Healer's Hawk on the board is just asking to get... Oh, no. Here's our buddy, the mono red deck, coming back in full effect. Now, unfortunately, we only have a bunch of enchantments and an instant that doesn't pertain to anything, and then a Civic Stalwart, which isn't going to buff anything. Fanatical Firebrand, and a Footlight Fiend. He's coming in... Oh, 2 Footlight Fiends. He's coming in fast and hard. That's alright. We'll figure our way out of this. Revitalize. I think we still go Stalwart first. Revitalize is good, but I don't want to get a Stalwart on the board and get him buffed up so he can't really kill him. And then I feel like we should be alright. But a Shivan Fire plus a Fanatical Firebrand here, or just to skewer the critics, yeah, will work. That's unfortunate. Maybe we should have waited till we had enough mana to throw him down and buff him up. So this game could be over very quick. And there's another Knight's Pledge, just sort of taunting me about the first Healer's Hawk we lost there. That's alright. And a game 2. This 3rd game is going to be over quick. Very, very quick. Alrighty, so down to 6. I mean, it lets us survive, right? So we kind of have to. We get another card. Yeah, I'm not going down without a fight, that's for damn sure. But we are going down. We're going down quick. Opponent's got 3 mana, somehow managed to deal 17 damage to us. Okay, I think that's the end of our run. How much damage did they do? 2. That's, oh yeah, that's 7. So even if we Knight's Pledge and then Invoke the Divine, our own Knight's Pledge, we still die. Alright. Good game on the game 3 up against the mono red. And I'm just going to keep my mouth shut because you guys don't like whenever I talk trash about mono red and then turn around and play my Mimi decks. That's okay. I do think that there is a solid base point that I make there, but I understand the disagreement and don't want to get you guys riled back up again. So nonetheless, we'll take it as a 2-1, which is actually the best Pauper deck that we made so far in this little Pauper series. Of course, Pauper will be sure to come back around at some point. I think that's such a trash rare card. Like, absolutely trash. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Okay, at instant speed, 4 mana, perfectly fine. For each permanent destroy this way, his controller creates a 3/3 green centaur creature token. That's a bit insane, right? So you're destroying all their artifacts and enchantments. They have 2, 3, whatever. Then they have 3 creatures on the board. So you essentially have to have this plus some removal, like mass removal, because you're not ever going to play this to destroy one artifact or enchantment. And if you do, like, why not just play a cheaper card? I'm not, whatever. I'm not going to go into my end of the video rant like I normally do. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section. Let me know on suggestions for this deck, future decks, past decks. You guys know the deal. As always, subscribe if you want to see more. Does help me out, helps the channel out. We're looking for 1,000. Hopefully we can get there relatively soon. 500 would be nice as well. Nonetheless, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.